Alright guys, in this video I am going to be showing you how to get the HIB Billert 1980. So this is on the first map. Selton River National Park is the name of it. So your garage is off in the bottom right corner over here. And we're kind of in the top left corner, up in the swamp here. The task for this is called Muddy Route, which can be picked up right behind the truck. So for this you need to fix this truck. I don't know about fuel, so we'll find out here through doing it. And you also need to deliver it to the forest service station. So let's check the fuel, or repairs on it right now. Okay, according to this it's fully repaired, so I guess we won't know how many repair points. Remember, this is PTS, so some of this stuff will obviously be changing. One of the things that I've noticed through playing a lot of PTS over the years is that a lot of times they'll say to just repair a vehicle. It'll be the only thing that it says, but when you bring it to the destination, it'll be repairing and refueling. Actually, let's check the fuel. I haven't touched that either. Fully fueled, so I didn't fix or fuel this one, so I'm not exactly sure how many points it's going to be, or maybe they'll take that out as a side thing you have to complete. However, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, it's already put in there as repairing it, so I'm pretty sure that that's going to be the way it is. Taking the fuel out of the truck seems more, fuel and repair parts or repair points away from the truck seems a lot more logical than removing the objective to repair it and, like I said, probably honestly refuel it. So I probably should also show you guys. So again, we start up here in the swamp. We're going to just follow this road down to here and go all the way across, basically just following the shoreline, and then cross here, follow this up, and then turn, follow this all the way down, around, back up to the main road, and then into the destination. So I don't know if there's a better route, but that's what we're going to try. Also not sure how long this will take us to get there, but I believe with the elephant it shouldn't take too long. There is actually a bridge here that it's not exactly out, but yeah, it's I guess if you don't want spoilers I won't say, but yeah. You'll have to watch other videos for that apparently. So I do have a good amount of repairs, might as well take the fuel from the attachment here. Does it have any in the roof? It does have 120. There we go. I think this will take us about 12 minutes or something like that, so I don't know actually what time I started this recording at. I know I definitely sat here for a little bit at the start, so it said that I'm closing in on 5 minutes, but I think it's probably only like 3. I didn't notice that they're both kind of a blue color, but that was not by design anyways. I think this up here is the turn. Oh, nope, it's way up here. I'm going to mark it. Still not quite used to the map. So that's the spot we're going, like over on those hills, but we have to go across here and then follow it all the way to the other side. We're kind of heading northeast right now, and we need to go southeast. So we're headed kind of in the right direction easterly, but obviously the shoreline goes north, so we're just kind of following that till we can get to a point where we can cross. Let me know what you guys think of the new season so far. I usually do, well, I used to record these the day so that the new season came out. But that was because I would normally try them on PTS, figure out what they needed, and then do it again and see if they changed it. And then if they did, like remake the video, but it's actually kind of a lot of work. So I'm just doing it here on PTS, and then probably minimal changes. Again, something that I've noticed over the course of doing the PTS, it's usually pretty accurate to what the game is going to be. Obviously there's coding changes and stuff, but like for this one, obviously you're going to have to fix and fuel it. I just don't know how many, so I'm thinking I'll probably just pin it when I get to that point, or if somebody else happens to know it, like somebody beats me to it. So here's where we're crossing. But yeah, I might put out the video the day it launches, you know, 6 a.m. or whatever, because it usually updates at about 4. And maybe I'll put it out at 4. Anyways. But then if somebody else happens to do the mission by, you know, 7 or 8 or something like that, then I'll just update the game, or update the pinned comment. Oh, I can't talk. Update the pinned comment saying how much it has for refuel and repair. But if I'm the first one to it, then I'll pin my own comment and let you guys know. So if it's down, it might be down below as you guys are seeing this. We're having some troubles getting over this rock here. Front end is really sticking. Let's try this tree over here maybe. There we go. So this crossing's not for the small trucks apparently. Even the big trucks getting kind of hooked on it. Well, that's at least 9 damage that I've seen so far. I took one earlier, just going up that hill, like 15-20 seconds ago. Now I took another 8. I'm not sure how much other damage I've missed, but yeah, there's at least 9. I usually try to keep track when I'm pulling these out, like from the starting point to the end, because when you have to fix them, then you're like, oh, it needs say 34, right? Well, we just added 9 more to that, so really got to subtract 9 from 34. So we're back down to 25 actually. So it's 25 plus the 9 that we damaged it. So that's why I like to keep track, because it's not exactly what I bring it in there as, because it took damage along the way. No, oh, there we go. That was a big one. 70, oh, I think it was 74 and 4. So 78, I think. I think I saw 4, 20, 50, and 4. Now another 2. Like I said, this time we're not really keeping track because it was full. So whatever damage we took is 100% on us. And we don't know how many points it needs to repair it anyways. Although I guess now that we've damaged it up, we will be able to see if it does indeed require the repair. If we brought it in there fully repaired, actually I should probably turn it on too so we can see if it needs fuel when we get there. Because if we brought it in there fully repaired, we would only know if it needs to be delivered or not. We wouldn't know if it actually needs to be repaired. So we'll see if repairing is part of the thing that has been coded for it or not. If it actually does require it to be fully repaired. And like I said, now we have the engine on, so we should know if it needs some fuel as well. I think I said 12 minutes. Oh, no. Oh, thought I was going over. I think I said 12 minutes about 8 minutes ago. So about 4 more minutes, but it's just up the hill. But honestly, 4 minutes sounds about right. We gotta swerve back around to the very south part here, and then the road kind of winds and weaves back up to the main road. It's not very far on the main road. It's actually like a super short distance, but yeah, it's probably like 2 or 3 minutes still away, so. I'm gonna skip some time. Keep it bright for you guys. I try to remember to do that whenever I play on normal mode, which I don't really do anymore, but just for these kind of videos or PTS streams, really. Stay to the right. As I was turning up there, I'm like, wait a minute. That's not the road that I want. What am I doing? But I chose the Elephant for this just because I wanted a strong truck. And then I knew it had to be, well, it said it had to be repaired. But again, usually when it says that on PTS, it's repair and refuel. So I assumed it would need repairs and refuel. So I'm like, well, let's just get a truck that has a lot of repairs, pretty good sized fuel tank. You know, pretty strong, good truck overall. So Elephant was the truck that we chose. So far, so good. I could probably turn that truck off now. I'm sure it's used a little bit of fuel. But yeah, it's just kind of good to test to see if it actually requires fuel and if it requires repairs. But what do you guys think of the map so far? Like I said, I'm recording this. It's actually August 25th, so probably, I don't know, 2-3 weeks before this comes out. As of right now, we don't have a release date, so probably get that fairly shortly, but yeah, what do you guys think of the maps? Because they're, obviously once I post this, the season's out, so. I wasn't really disappointed with Season 7 being one map, or 13. The reason I didn't really care for 7 was because the racing. I just didn't want more of that. And 13, I just thought it was a pretty well-made map, and yeah, I guess I just didn't really see a need to have another map. Like, would it be nice? Sure. But here, I don't know. We've always had 4 maps at the end of a season, so it just kind of feels like a sort of a scam. But they do require lots of cargo, so I guess that's good. I'll probably enjoy this region quite a bit. Alright, I think we're at my 12-minute guess right now, and we're like 2 minutes out still, so. Here's the main road, though. We're almost there. You can see the guardrail up there. Alright, here we are. So yeah, I have 110 liters left in this truck. That one's still going. Got a deer crossing sign. I was trying to read that, but his camera was kind of jumping around and it didn't look very clear. Probably would have been if I wasn't moving and the camera wasn't jumping, but... Forest Service. Alright, here we are. Try and detach. Actually, we don't need to, do we? Okay, stage complete. So it is... if we look at here, so it only says repair the truck. But if you look on the top right, it does have fuel and it has repairs. So it has us for fuel and repair, which is a good thing that we turned it on to see that. It does require both, and we damaged it up a little bit. So let's repair it first. So we need 78. That's how much damage we took. Oops. And then we used up 18 liters of fuel. So there we go. The HIB Billert 1980. I'm not entirely sure if I have... I think I might have double pay for the price for missions and stuff on here. I can't remember exactly what my settings are. I don't know if there's a way to check that either, but yeah, disregard the payment because it might be wrong and it could also change. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.